Welcome to Globemart Tutorials. Today, in this video, we're going to introduce and talk about the popular PriceList system in Globemart. This is an ever-popular software system that we've built to really make price list distribution between buyers and sellers extremely efficient and easy. Some of the major pains and challenges that sellers often engage in and allocate a significant amount of resource in doing is creating and managing their various price lists for different types of customers, different types of wholesale distribution, channel customers in different regions, and can be a nightmare and extremely tedious. I know of a lot of sellers that are using spreadsheets to manage their price lists. They can't keep track of the price list that they've distributed, and in the event of pricing updates or pricing changes, they're stuck with having to engage in really cumbersome updates of all the Excel spreadsheets and ensuring that they've distributed those accordingly and properly to all of their channel and supply chain partners. It can be quite a tedious task. So what we've done is we've created a patent-pending system that allows you to easily create your different channel structures, volume discount, case pack information, and auto-save and securely and safely store all of your price lists directly in our system, in which you can download and distribute, or you can give your buyers exclusive access based on their channel, their designated channel roles and channel structures, so they can view the pertinent price to them. It is also closely integrated with our Trade Docs document management tool, in which you can auto-populate pricing and product information for any particular seller or buyer directly in the system. So let's take a look at that. Here we're in the logged in state in the dashboard for our fictitious seller Andy Brenner. To the left-hand navigation, we'll go under Tradeware section and pull down the price list menu. The price list menu lists a lot of submenus. One is channel discounts, volume discounts, manage case packs, manage buyers, my price list, and price list shared with me. So we'll go over these a little bit more in depth. Let's go to channel discounts. Channel discounts allows you to edit and update your pricing structures for various channels. Your buyers can view these designated price lists anytime by visiting your Globemart store site, or they can access their price lists directly in their own Globemart dashboard under Price List Shared with Me. So to begin, we can create a new structure, or we can pull down existing structure. So here we have a structure called China. So these are prices, or the price list structure for various buyer roles in China. On the top horizontal column, the headers list the particular buyer roles. So consumer, prices for retailers, distributor, wholesaler, and a broker rep. On the left-hand vertical row header, we're listing channel discounts. So in this particular case, we're going to put MSRP, which is the manufacturer suggested retail price, to the consumer is always at 0% because the MSRP listed in your products tab is going to be the retail price to the consumer. A retailer will receive a certain pre-designated channel discount, distributor, wholesaler, and broker rep. So in this particular case, a retailer will receive a 50% discount off of MSRP. So in essence, there is a margin built in for them on all the products across the board. a distributor would obtain a 35% discount off of the wholesale price for the retailer. So we've built in some logic and complex algorithms that manage all of these channel discounts. You don't have to worry how these are built. All you have to be concerned with is how are you going to be designating your channel discounts. So if you're going to give a 35% discount to a distributor who ultimately is going to give a 45% discount off of MSRP to a retailer, you can set in the discount depth, and you could easily create a channel structure for this particular area or region or structure across all of your channel partners. Wholesaler, we can give them a 25% discount off of a 50% discount for a retailer. We can save the structure. We can set this as a default. We can save as a duplicate and name the new structure, or we can delete the structure. Products not associated with any channel structure will be associated with the default one. So if you don't assign a channel structure for a particular product, it's just going to automatically use this channel discount structure for the price. We can go to Mexico, and that's set as default, and obviously there's going to be a different structure there. So you can create a whole laundry list of channel discounts with various discount structures, depending how deep you want to make them across the board, and save them and associate these and assign these to any particular buyer. Let's go to volume discounts. We can do the same thing here. So we can create a new channel structure, or we can look at the old ones. From 0 to 100, there's a 5% discount. 101 units to 500, 7%. 501 and above, 9% discount. We can list the quantity and ranges, and we can list the discount by percentage and or the unit cost. This particular case, the dollar for currency. We could take a look at some of these as well. We could create a new structure. Let's call it let's say aggressive, and we could make it a lot more aggressive. So let's say from 50 products to 100 products, we're going to give a 7% discount. From 101 to 300, we're going to give a 10% discount. And 301 to 500, we're going to give a 12% discount. And 500 and above, we're going to give a 15% discount. So we can save this volume discount, and you can see you can select any of these discounts to give to any particular buyer. Let's go to Manage Case Pack. So Manage Case Pack is basically listing how the product is packed, any master cases, inner packs, and this is very pertinent information in trade when buyers specifically are looking for the configuration of freight and to estimate transportation and logistic costs. So we can select a preset one. We built one called Standard. Unit weight is 2 pounds. Units per case is a dozen. The case dimension, case weight, cubic size, and the units or cases per pallet. We can certainly create a new case pack, save it, or delete any case packs. Manage buyers. So when a buyer comes and submits an inquiry to say, hey Andy, I'm interested in your products. I'm a wholesaler, and could you please send me your price list? Well, instead of sending a price list through an email, going through your spreadsheets and determining the specific type of price list that you're wanting to give to this new buyer, you can just have them log in and make a request directly through Globemart. They can create a Globemart account, submit a Globemart inquiry to you, and all you do is you can add a buyer. find them in your contact list, or just simply type in their last name, company name, or email address. In this particular case, let's assign Eugene. He sent me a message so I can change his buyer role. So I can change him to be a distributor. I'm going to assign him China's price structure. I save, and there you have it. If I go into the Manage Buyers, I'll see that Eugene from Echo Labs is designated to have the China channel structure, and he's designated the buyer role, so he'll see only a distributor's price. It's very easy for you to update price across the board. So I can change my price. Let's say cost of raw materials went up, and I have to change my MSRP up, increase the price 10%. I change the price from $10 to $11, and all of your price lists based on the channel price structure as well as your buyer role changes according to all the volume discounts. So with a click of a button, every single one of your potential 100 or thousands of buyers will instantly get a notification. They can log in and view prices in real time. This is very, very efficient because it reduces price disputes. It reduces a tremendous amount of work for you to update all the prices and all the price lists and then redistribute and send them out and make sure that everyone has the right price lists. You and their buyers know that at any given time, the price list in your Globemart price list account is updated in real time. My price lists lists all the price lists based on channel structure and buyer roles that you've already pre-designated. So I can click here and see the retailer's price list for China. It's going to list the retailer price list. I can see a simple view or a detailed view, which will list all the case packs. Simple price list removes all the case pack information. I can click on any field. So if I needed to customize a particular price list that is a little bit off of the percentage that I'm of discounts that I'm inputting in our generic channel structures, I can go in there and change it. So if I want to give a little bit deeper discount to a specific buyer or specific region or specific group of buyers, I can change this, let's say, to $52. The moment I change it, it will be reflected in the price list. And as soon as I leave, it'll automatically be saved in this particular price list structure. I can change the MOQs. Let's say I want this to be 24 since I'm giving you a deeper discount. And I can certainly change the port, the FOB terms. I can change this to be CIF. I can change case pack information, item number. I can go directly to the products right here in order to edit them. I can edit the products directly from here. And that is, I can return back to my price list and see that all my changes have been made. I can certainly see the PDF versions. So if I click on Simple, it'll automatically generate a PDF for me. And I can see that I have a nice, customized, and labeled price list that I can distribute. You can certainly change the look. You can change the fields. You can add custom columns, change the pricing. You can certainly add ordering information, MOQs, lead time information, deadlines. You can list, all kinds of your trade terms right here in this particular trade document. Okay, so I'm back in my trade list, and I can also view a PDF version of my detailed price list. The last tab is price list shared with me. So I've requested also price list from other sellers in which I'm interested in purchasing their products. So I can view their price lists here for a jewelry distributor, manufacturer. Of course, I can't change any of their prices because these are static prices that have been shared with me according to and based on my buyer role. If I'm a wholesaler or distributor, I would see the prices only allowed for a wholesale distributor based on the channel structure. This also is a great tool to prevent price list sharing and creates very safe access for your supply chain partners to view your pricing information. I can view detailed price lists with case pack information as well. So that is the conclusion of our price list management tool. It is a very great tool that I think brings the buying and selling community worldwide together. It makes sharing prices, updating prices, extremely efficient and easy, and it removes quite a bit of liability from the seller's perspective in terms of their ability to abide by certain prices. As you can view in the Trade Docs video tutorial, you can see how these these channel prices, once assigned to a particular buyer or seller, upon generating a trade document, you can autofill any of the products, and their prices, designated prices, will automatically be filled in those invoices, purchase orders, bill of ladings, and packing slips directly for you. So it makes auto-generating and sending these trade documents extremely easy.